Advocacy Day gives us a chance to meet with many representatives of the state from different districts. The Baltimore Jewish Council is able to lobby and try to garner support for different programs and different pieces of legislation that we're trying to support. It's not only legislation, but this year our budget and obtaining funds for some of the programs that we support and some of the programs that is good for the Associated of Greater Baltimore and Maryland is vital for our day in Annapolis.
One of the things we haven't done, though, is reduced our budget for education, both K through 12 and higher education.
I think that will pass. Let me tell you my perspective.
Every year this gets bigger and better, and I think that our legislature knows that we're an important force, and we want to advance our agenda.
We are all extremely grateful to our public officials and elected representatives for taking the time out of their busy schedules to be with us.
Let me thank each and every one of you for what you do, and I really appreciate the partnership, and the Governor and I appreciate the partnership that we have with the Maryland Jewish community. You work in the greater Washington area, you work in the Baltimore area. On behalf of really, and as John I think enumerated, and Ron also, the most needy among us, and the work that you do with seniors, the work that you do with the homeless, and to feed our families. And I'm particularly proud and grateful for the work that you do in a number of hospitals. I can think of two, Northwestern and also Sinai, in providing protections to victims of domestic violence. I had opportunity to visit the program at Northwest, the program there, the DOVE program, where we identify, screen, counsel, provide referral services to women. Mostly we're talking women who are the victims of domestic violence and who present themselves in hospitals, often claiming of a slip and fall, but with the right attention, we can identify that the problems are much deeper. So I really commend the work that is being done at Northwest and Sinai. And because of that work, which was brought to the attention of me and the Governor a few months ago, and we visited Northwest, it is a program that we are going to attempt to emulate in every hospital throughout the state of Maryland. So thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly an honor to introduce to you and present to some a man who just returned from Iraq, a place I know a little bit about, and I'm so proud that he went to visit our soldiers there. My friend, Governor Martin O'Malley.
Well, thank you very, very much. For those of you that were wondering, yes, the windows have been open. It will get a little cooler in here. What a tremendous crowd. The whole mishpucha turned up here tonight. I think there is a special gift that throughout Maryland's history that the Jewish community has always led the way. You know, we are a state that in times of adversity, we don't make excuses, we make progress. In times of adversity, we lead. And indeed, that sort of spirit, that character that is Maryland is also the character and the spirit of the Jewish community of Maryland. To be looking out, especially in difficult times, for the important work of healing this world, Tikkun Olam, protecting our most vulnerable neighbors, our seniors, are providing a voice for the voiceless, fighting for social justice. It's been an honor working on these issues like the environment, like education. Iran divestiture, strong bill that we passed a few years ago, speaking of Purim. The Maryland-Israel relationship, securing more than $11.5 million in funding for Jewish-sponsored organizations like the Jewish Council of Aging and the NORC. Hey, we're all, as I look at it, we're all aging in place, aren't we? Securing also the dollars for Sinai Hospital and $2.5 million for the Samuelson's Children's Hospital. And you know what? All of those are worthy, important causes. I saw many of you recently at Super Sunday, and all of the causes that we are supporting, that your community is supporting, are not only important and worthy causes, but they've never been more needed by our neighbors than they are right now. There will be better times ahead economically, but I think a people's character is defined not in times of ease, but in times of adversity. And that's certainly what the Jewish communities of Maryland, Baltimore, Greater Washington are demonstrating. I need your help this session, though. I really do. Your presence here, your advocacy, I mean, the number of elected officials that have come here tonight from all over our state are here because of the importance of your voice, of your opinions, of your leadership, of your citizenship. So I'd like to ask for your help. We've been playing a lot more defense than offense lately when it comes to growing the ranks of an upwardly mobile and diverse middle class. But we can emerge out of these tough times faster than other states. But I need your help. Lieutenant Governor and I, your legislators who are here tonight, all of you, we do not want to jettison our progress, particularly the chances our children have to lead a better life than our parents gave to us because of this economic downturn. However deep, however long, we are not going to give up the progress that we have made. But in order to sustain that progress, we've got to get out of this recession. We've got to lead other states into the recovery and into the new prosperity. So that's why I need your help on the job creation tax credit. I understand the reforms to our unemployment insurance system that passed the Senate tonight, which is great. So that's a good thing. We are pushing a small business credit recovery program because of the way the credit has dried up for small businesses. We are also passing legislation to protect the family home. If the big mortgage servicers can pick up the phone in order to put a family into the home, we think they should have to pick up the phone before they throw a family out of the home. And we need your help on that. We're also working hard to advance wind and solar energy, plug-in car technology, tough new legislation on child sexual predators, and we are also doing everything in our power to protect the important investment we made in the future, and that is to create a school system that among all 50 public school systems in the United States of America has been named not only the best school system 1 year, but 2 years in a row, even in the midst of this pandemic. And I see Treasurer Nancy Kopp is with us today. We had a bond sale the other day at the Board of Public Works. And while there are many states whose bonds do not sell very well, your state's bonds do. In part because of Nancy's incredible leadership as treasurer of our state, but also because of the fiscal responsibility that we have demonstrated in the face of this storm. There are only 7 states in the country, only 7 states that still have a AAA bond rating. And your state is one of them because of the difficult decisions that we have had to make, many of them unpopular at the time, but needed in order to continue to make progress. I want to close by saying thank you very, very much. Thank you for what you do to make our state strong. It doesn't happen by accident. It is not inevitable. It happens because of the choices that you make. Our best days are still ahead of us, and all of us enjoy the greatest of all of freedom's privileges, which is the privilege to be able to be responsible for making our world a better place, for rolling up our sleeves, keeping our eye on the future, risking action on the faith that one person can make a difference, that each of us must try, and that God loves even the partial victories. Thanks very, very much.